People of Earth, this is it, WITBN3. Who is the biggest nerd between COWLIGATOR and Yyle Juevez? So far in WITBN1 and WITBN2, COWLIGATOR was the winner in both matches, while Yyle Juevez is still looking for his first victory. What will today bring? The theme for this battle is single-type Pokemon, just like there will be only one winner tonight. It looks like the trainers are throwing out their first Pokeballs. Hold on to your seat, folks. The battle is about to get underway. COWLIGATOR sends out a shiny Donphan named Billy, as Yyle Juevez sends out a Barraskewda named Cora. It seems that the video has been recorded from a horizontal TV by a vertically held iPhone, so I can't provide the full stats of the battle, but Cora the Barraskewda starts off the fight with a waterfall that brings Billy the Donphan all the way down to 1 HP, staying alive thanks to its sturdy ability. Billy the Donphan reacts to eating a lychee berry, which raises its attack stat, and let's see what move it will use. But wait! Billy the Donphan is flinched from Cora the Barraskewda's waterfall attack and cannot move! This is huge, as Billy the Donphan has to wait until next turn to attack and will be forced to use a speed move Ice Shard that isn't very effective to Cora the Barraskewda, and Cora the Barraskewda uses a second waterfall attack to knock out Billy the Donphan. Yyle has a 6-5 Pokemon lead. This is unheard of. Never before has Yyle had an early lead on COWLIGATOR. Usually Yyle Juevez has 2 to 3 Pokemon knocked out before it can put up any damage, let alone knock out one of COWLIGATOR's Pokemon. COWLIGATOR sends out his second Pokemon, Gorchi the Rampaging, a shiny Golduck. Yyle Juevez seems to be in shock after defeating a Pokemon, not knowing whether to attack with Cora the Barraskewda or switching out to a different Pokemon. Yyle Juevez makes up his mind. Yyle Juevez takes out Cora the Barraskewda out of the battle and sends in Haxorus, named Pump Crusher. For any non-nerds who may be listening, Haxorus is like the Mike Trout of dragons, the LeBron James of Pokemon. As for the rest of you nerds, I don't have to axe you if you understand. Since Punk Crusher was brought into battle, Gorchi the Golduck has a free turn and uses Calm Mind to raise its special attack and special defense. Now Punk Crusher the Haxorus uses Outrage, which brings Gorchi the Golduck's health into the yellow with about 25% of its HP remaining. Gorchi the Golduck seems to be eating a berry. I'm getting reports that it's a wiki berry, and it seems to be restoring almost half of Gorchi the Golduck's HP. Gorchi the Golduck then uses an Ice Beam and knocks out Punk Crusher the Haxorus, and the Punk Crusher has been crushed! This has to be a disappointment for Yyle Juevez, as Haxorus is one of the strongest Pokemon in the game, one of the most overpowered Pokemon of all time, and it gets knocked out by the evolved version of Psyduck. Not something you'd expect to see, but at the same time, this is exactly what you'd expect to see as of late from Yyle Juevez. These kind of events, these signs of poor preparation, will put Yyle and his team in bad spots. Oh, what's this? Golduck comes in with a Side Shock that knocks out Yyle Juevez's new Pokemon. Why would he bring in Seviper? I didn't even get a chance to say that he brought in this Pokemon. Doesn't he know that Golduck has Psychic-type moves? He brought in a Poison type, and it got knocked down with one attack! Yyle Juevez has lost 2 Pokemon in 2 turns! The calamity! Now Yyle Juevez sends in Cora the Barraskewda, a Pokemon he should have brought in maybe a turn ago. Cora the Barraskewda uses Close Combat. Gorchi the Golduck is hit, and Gorchi the Golduck is knocked out! Both trainers have now lost 2 Pokemon, while Cora the Barraskewda has taken a little damage from its Life Orb. What will COWLIGATOR do here? COWLIGATOR doesn't show any signs of shock whatsoever, and speaking of shock, he sends out a Jolteon named Fry. This Pokemon might be French, or more likely it's a Futurama reference, and just like that, Fry fries Cora with a Thunderbolt attack that knocks Cora the Barraskewda out! Keeping Cora the Barraskewda into battle, Yyle must have thought his Pokemon would have the speed advantage and attack first, but yet again, his lack of Pokemon knowledge leaves him and his Pokemon in the dust. Yyle Juevez has 3 remaining Pokemon and chooses, shiny giant ostrich bird that has a mushroom cut. I'm being told that this Pokemon is an Espathra and that its nickname is Luola. Fry the Jolteon uses a Shadow Ball on Luola. I would tell you how much damage it's done, but again, this is a horizontal TV that's recorded via a vertical phone, so I don't have that information. Luola the bird responds by using Calm Mind, raising its special attack and special defense. Ooh! Luola is also getting a speed boost because of its hidden ability called Speed Boost that raises its speed 1 stage every turn. Fry the Jolteon uses the Volt Switch, and thanks to Luola's calm mind, Luola stays alive, and COWLIGATOR now has to take his time to choose his next Pokemon to send out. COWLIGATOR has gone with the Pokemon Garganacl, and he has named his Garganacl Pretzel. Pretzel the Garganacl is welcomed into the fight by being stricken by a Lumina Crash attack. The attack meant to hit Fry the Jolteon before it switched out from its Volt Switch, and it takes about 45% of Pretzel the Garganacl's health, while also lowering its special defense drastically. Pretzel the Garganacl has leftovers and recovers a sliver of health, but that doesn't seem to recover much. Luola the Bird stylist thing hits Pretzel the Garganacl with the Lumina Crash. Garganacl is down! Garganacl is down! Garganacl has been defeated, and that brings both trainers to having 3 remaining Pokemon. COWLIGATOR brings Fry the Jolteon back into the mix, and here we go again with a Luola versus Fry showdown. Luola uses Baton Pass, which brings Luola back to Yyle Juevez, while the special attack, special defense, and speed boost will be carried over to the next Pokemon that comes in. Yyle Juevez sends in a Passimian named Mibalone, and the moment he jumps in, he is met with a Shadow Ball by Fry the Jolteon. Shadow Ball damage seems to be... well, I can't tell you how much. It could be a lot, it could be a little. I don't know. Thanks to its speed being raised, Mibalone the Passimian uses a close combat attack before the speedy Fry can attack. But what's this? COWLIGATOR is using his Terra Shard and changing the type of Fry the Jolteon. Fry the Jolteon has now become a flying type. He's turned his frying pan into a flying pan. It seems COWLIGATOR knew a fighting attack was coming from the fighting type Pokemon Passimian, and he counters it by changing Jolteon's type to a type that resists fighting type moves, and the attack doesn't appear to hurt Fry the Jolteon too much at all. Mibalone the Passimian has its defense and special defense lowered from its close combat attack, and yet it survives Fry the Jolteon's Thunderbolt attack, which does less damage since Fry the Jolteon is no longer an electric type. Now we don't know what's going to happen. Oh! Mibalone the Passimian comes in with a Gug Shot! It knocks out Fry the Jolteon clean! Fry the Jolteon is knocked out! Fry is gone! Fry is gone! COWLIGATOR only has 2 remaining Pokemon while Yyle has 3! What is going on? A tactic from Yyle Juevez has worked! He used a Baton Pass with Luola the Espasra way back instead of attacking, switching to Mibalone the Passimian, and Mibalone the Passimian knocked out Fry the Jolteon! Fry the Jolteon couldn't knock out Mibalone the Passimian because of the special defense boost from Luola's Baton Pass! What is happening? This is something I've never seen before! But the battle isn't over yet, and COWLIGATOR sends out a shiny Houndstone named Irene. Houndstone is a ghost dog that has a super mega ability that will kill everything at super speeds when there's a sandstorm. But COWLIGATOR's Pretzel the Garganacl wasn't able to use Sandstorm, so Houndstone is vulnerable here without the speed boost. What's this? Mibalone the Passimian is changing its type with the Terra Shard, and it's becoming Dark type. Yyle Juevez uses the move Knockoff on Houndstone. He knocks out Irene the Houndstone. Houndstone the ghost dog is dead again. Yyle Juevez has a 3-1 Pokemon advantage. This can't be real. COWLIGATOR sent out his last Pokemon, a Haxorus named Eva. Uh-oh, folks. We know all about Haxorus, and this one is in the hands of a competent trainer. Yyle Juevez as Mibalone the Passimian used Knockoff on Eva the Haxorus, and it brings Eva the Haxorus down to 1 HP. Eva the Haxorus has his Assault Vest knocks off, but it stays in the fight. Eva the Haxorus uses Iron Head on Passimian, and Mibalone the Passimian goes down. Now Yyle Juevez has 2 Pokemon remaining. What will happen next? Yyle Juevez sends out a Kricketune? It seems Yyle Juevez's luck has run out. There's no way the musical mustache bug can survive an attack from a Haxorus. Eva the Haxorus uses its strongest attack, Outrage on Mustache the Kricketune, and it brings it to 1 HP. Kricketune's holding a Focus Sash. Kricketune's holding a Focus Sash. Kricketune's holding a Focus Sash. Mustache the Kricketune uses Foul Stinger. Kricketune knocks out Haxorus. Yyle Juevez has beaten COWLIGATOR. COWLIGATOR goes down. COWLIGATOR goes down. The winner of WITBN3 is Yyle!